it is now time for the fourth bout of the evening. This is a catchweight contest. Fighting out of the blue corner, Kaine Robinson.
Kaine Robinson making his debut here tonight on Endouro Fight Series 6, hailing out of Newcastle. Maitland MMA making his debut, as I just said, coming out to an absolute fire walkout song. The intensity of Kaine as he's making his final preparations to get into the cage. I don't know what they were doing out the back with him, but he's come out firing on all cylinders, and you just see how excited and how ready he is to go to war in there.
That's right, Kaine out of Maitland MMA in Newcastle. Again, that is another team, no stranger to the Endouro Fight Series cage. He's got two other teammates fighting on the show tonight, and he's had a few teammates fight on the show previously. So yeah, another team that we've seen here quite frequently. It's interesting, in his tail of the tape, you know, his fight poster shot, it looked like he was all business. He's certainly all business, but there was a big smile on his face when he started walking out tonight. Obviously looks like he's ready, prepared, and having fun.
Yeah, absolutely. We spoke to Kaine before the fight tonight, and he said that his favourite styles and weapons, what he was looking to get achieved in the cage tonight, was to stand and bang. And if his walkout song is anything to go by, that is exactly what is about to happen here. Fight number 4, Endouro Fight Series 6. Fight number 4 about to get underway. Just waiting for our red corner, Zach Jones, to make his way to the cage.
Fighting out of the red corner, Zach Jones.
Out of our red corner, we have Zach Jones making his way to the Endouro cage. He's fighting out of Origin MMA from Sydney. He's had one fight before in MMA, and he got the win, so he's going to be looking to extend that to 2-0 tonight. He's also, you know, had a couple of kickboxing fights. He's got a bit of experience there, and he is just really excited to get in there tonight. When we talked to him about what his fight style is, he put it pretty simply. He said, look, I'm a mix of everything. I do MMA, I'm well-rounded, and I'm happy to go anywhere that the fight goes. And that's what he was looking to do. He said, I want to show off a bit of everything. So really excited to hear that. That's what I like to hear. You know, we're doing MMA, and that's the goal, to be well-rounded, to be able to take the fight anywhere it needs to go. So I think this should be a great fight.
Yeah, expect nothing less out of the team from Origin MMA in Sydney.
Yes, and Zach is pretty cool, calm, and collected. Bit of a different vibe. They're both looking at each other across the cage there. Both looking ready to go though.
Staring into each other's eyes are Kaine Robinson and Zach Jones as we go inside the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds at a catch weight of 74.5 kilograms. It is brought to you by Highline Plumbing. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his debut. He stands 185 centimeters tall, weighing in at 72.9 kilograms. Fighting out of Maitland MMA in New South Wales, Kaine Robinson! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a record of 1 win and no losses. He stands 182 centimeters tall, weighing in at 73.5 kilograms. Fighting out of Origin MMA in Sydney, New South Wales, Zach Jones! When the action begins, your referee is Storm Osher.
The boys getting their final instructions in the center of the cage. They touch gloves and go back to their corners. We are about to get underway in fight number 4. It is a catchweight fight of 74.5 kilos, and it is brought to you by our sponsor, Highlight Plumbing. They touch gloves again, and they're straight underway here.
Yeah, both fighters looking to open up pretty long.
Big right kick into a left hook there from Zach Jones out of our red corner from Origin. And they clinch up on the cage here. Oh, and some shoulder strikes there from Zach. He gets the takedown. Yeah. And it looks like Kaine was attempting to maybe set up some kind of submission there. But he's working his way back up to his feet.
Yeah, gets to that turtle position, using the fence to get to his feet. He's going to turn in and separate now is Kaine Robinson. As
He's got a big smile on his face there.
Yeah, they reset center cage. Popping the jab out is Kaine as they look to establish their striking.
And Zach going back to that leg kick as Kaine just pushes forward there, trying to sort of unload combinations with his hands. Oh, we had just a low blow there, not intentional, it does happen. Looked like Kaine was going for, a tee or a kick there, just managed to happen a little bit low. So obviously we will have time there for Zach to recover before we just jump back into this fight.
Yeah, Zach receiving his time to recover from that accidental groin strike from Kaine Robinson. He'll get as much time as he needs. And we'll get back underway shortly, but what an opening first stanza of this fight number 4.
And straight back underway. Both boys sort of trying to find their opportunities here. We're really seeing Zach utilize his rear kick. And we're seeing Kaine trying to utilize some strikes there. They're kind of unloading each other. They're trying to trade punches.
Yeah, Zach Jones landing a combination flush on Kaine, but Kaine gets his composure and comes back with some low kicks. Smiling through it is Kaine.
He looks like he's having the best time in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, we're seeing Zach with that low right kick into his left hook. And then back into this position against the cage. We're seeing Kaine sort of landing to the body in these positions here, just trying to, get some damage, and back to those shoulder strikes, and Kaine reversing here on the cage.
Yeah, Kaine
and going for a takedown straight away.
Getting that underhook back and spinning Zach Jones on the fence was Kaine Robinson, but they reset back center cage.
Yeah, we're seeing Kaine throw out that jab there.
Another beautiful low kick from Zach into a jab. That jab finding a home.
And they're trading there. Right hands and left hooks.
Yeah, that jab might be a weapon that Zach Jones can utilize the entire fight if Kaine does not make any adjustments to that strike. Popping a jab out of his own is Kaine.
And as we say that, Kaine sort of looking to utilize that teep there, stopping Zach from coming in. A little acknowledgement of that head kick attempt from Kaine there as he lands again that teep and a right hand, but Zach Jones sort of just maintaining that forward pressure, always sort of trying to pressure Kaine towards the cage so he can land those combinations.
Yeah, Zach Jones moving forward in that first round, having some success with his striking combinations. Back and forth round, no position was really solidified against the fence or on the ground. Both boys were able to regain their footing and finish that round striking.
Yeah, it's a tough one when we see those kind of rounds too, because both boys having moments of success and both boys happy to sort of stand and trade, but also looking very comfortable in those grappling exchanges up against the cage as well. So both boys looking quite calm, quite comfortable, and as we said, big smile on the face of Kaine Robinson pretty much that entire round. We'll see if there's any adjustments being made after hearing the words from their corner.
Yeah, we'll see if the game plans change at all from either of these gentlemen in fight number 4 here on Enduro Fight Series 6. If
appears we've just got a little issue with potentially the glove or the, it possibly was the tape. The gauze are underneath the glove, but it looks like that's all sorted. And we just have a little tear on the canvas.
Yeah, a little delay here before we get into round number 2. Kaine Robinson and Zach Jones putting on a show here for us live at the Hellenic Club of Canberra. Sold out once again is the venue, and I'm sure everybody watching on the stream is loving the action here tonight as well. Round number 2 gets underway. The boys at range, moving, trying to create those angles. As another extended combination from Zach Jones, but he gets a right-hand counter from Kaine Robinson that holds that combination in its tracks. A Superman punch, gets a jab for his troubles.
And again, big smile on the face of Kaine Robinson. He looks like he's having fun in there.
Yeah, you're seeing that front leg lift up from Zach Jones. Maybe those low kicks are taking a toll on that lead leg of Zach.
Yeah, and we're seeing Kaine have a bit of success with that jab. Oh, and a nice right hand lands from Zach Jones. He follows it up with that knee attempt there.
Yeah, some beautiful combinations. Strikes into the knee, into a left hook as well, landing. How tough is Kaine Robinson staying in this fight, returning with some shots of his own.
Both boys starting to try and utilise some fakes and feints there, really trying to figure out that distance and that length, and then they're trading. So we've got Kaine trading that nice stiff jab, and we've got Zach landing that nice leg kick. So we'll see. Yeah, and then Kaine going back to the teep. Oh, and a high kick just kind of comes straight up out of nowhere. That was a very fast high kick from Zach. And they're trading back and forth here.
Yeah, Kaine pushing forward, Zach Jones retreating to the other side of the cage. And a beautiful right body kick into a massive combination from Zach Jones.
And Kaine doing a good job there defensively, stepping off, angling off there to get out of that range of fire. Really, really good movement to get out of that.
We reset once again, the boys looking for their opportunity to pounce. Zach Jones unloading with rights and lefts, has Kaine on the fence once again, but Kaine returning, pushing Zach, creating that distance once again as he looks for an overhand right of his own.
He really is finding a home for that teep there. He unloads with just a bit of a quick hands combo there, a 1-2, and then a 1-2-3 attempted there. And we're seeing Zach go back to what appears to be sort of that bread and butter of that, you know, leg kick there.
Yeah, that low kick finding a home for Zach Jones. The corners.
Oh, and they trade there.
Giving their fighters the instructions.
Zach really pouring on the pressure now. He, ever since that big flurry, he hasn't really gone backwards. He's adamant at going forwards. He's throwing a leg kick of his own here, really just trying to pressure back onto Zach Jones. Yeah. What a round, that's a tough one.
Yeah, definitely, back and forth with Zach Jones. That flurry earlier on. But Kaine Robinson able to end that second round on the front foot and having some success of his own, those teeps, and that nice long jab also.
Now, it's funny because when we spoke to both these boys about their prediction for the fight, we spoke to Kaine and he said, I'll let the fight speak for itself. And when we spoke with Zach about his prediction for the fight, he said, I reckon it's going to be a back and forth battle. And that is exactly what we're seeing tonight. It's back and forth. Both boys having their own success. Both boys sort of utilising some really nice weapons and varying their attacks. Moments where each one of them was just pushing and pressuring forward. Now, Zach Jones, obviously we did say he's out of Origin MMA from Sydney, but he did want us to let you guys know that he comes from Townsville, and he's proud to call Townsville his hometown. Now, when we were talking to the boys as well about if they have any goals, combat sports goals, Kaine let us know, look, I just want to see what happens. He does love training, he loves MMA, and as you can see, the big smile on his face in there. And when we talked about Zach, he just wants to see how far he can go. And again, he loves being there for his teammates, being in the gym. And that's kind of what he's looking forward to after this as well, supporting his teammates. Now we get back into the action of round number 3.
Yeah, the boys touch him up to start round 3. And a beautiful right body kick lands for Zach Jones. You heard that slap.
But at the same time, Kaine landed a nice right hand, which had Zach retreating. And then we just had quite an interesting little series of events there where it was kind of like they just kept timing each other quite well.
Yeah, a right hand from Kaine Robinson sneaks through as Zach was loading up his left.
Yeah, I think it must have been something in the corner that the corner picked up and said every time he kicks, throw your right hand, because that's 2 in a row now where coming out in this 3rd round where Zach has thrown that kick, and we had Kaine fire off that right hand.
Yeah, the boys getting into their work nicely in the 3rd and final round here. Fight number 4, Kaine Robinson and Zach Jones putting on a show for us here, live at the Hellenic Club of Canberra. A beautiful left high kick from Zach Jones off the guard of Kaine as he fires the jab out.
And they
once
trade
again.
kicks and then end it with hands again. Again, we're kind of seeing, a firefight here. The boys tie up after exchanging a nice little combination.
Yeah, big deep breath from both gentlemen as they reset on the Endouro Fight Series logo center cage. Getting a little bit of a breather in here before they go at it
and
again.
Zach Jones manages to land that high kick, and Kaine Robinson smiles and has a laugh about it and then pushes forward. What a fight. Kaine unloading with nice combinations there, and he timed that low kick very nicely as Zach Jones was moving. He's pouring on the pressure here, but they're both landing, they're both trading. Nice combinations with the hands. And what I'm liking from them is that we're not seeing single shots. They're really, really putting it all on the line there, giving everything they've got to actually put together combinations.
Yeah, 1s and 2s, lefts and rights, landing for both of these gentlemen.
Both boys trying to land those kicks. We see Kaine landing that 1-2 really nicely. In this round, he seems to have really found his reach and his timing on those straight shots.
Yeah, that right hand finding a home in this.
And again, we're seeing Kaine Robinson really try and punish Zach Jones every time he goes to kick. So obviously, whatever was said to him in the corner is really working.
10 seconds to go in his 4th fight of the night. Some massive
Zach
shots
Jones landing, and they're legging each other on here. They're talking to each other. What a fight! What a way to end it. Both boys are absolutely pumped up at the end of that one. They finished it in the cage, stand and bang. They come in and we love a beautiful show of respect between two fighters. They hug it out. That was awesome. Yeah. What a way to finish that fight.
What a fight, back and forth the entire time. Kaine Robinson, Zach Jones, thank you so much for stepping into the cage and putting on that show for us.
That's it. We asked these boys what they were looking forward to right after the fight. Kaine said getting back to training for the next one. And kind of similar, Zach said, look, I'm excited to hang out with my team. I'm excited to support the boys in a kickboxing developmental day tomorrow. So he's going to be straight back in there with his team. Same with Kaine, straight back into the gym with his team, getting ready for the next one. So awesome. I have no doubt that both these boys are probably going to go share a beer or some food together later tonight.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Absolutely.
Show of respect in the center of the cage there. We love that.
Yeah, both boys, you can see they are absolutely ecstatic to be in there, sharing the experience together.
How good.
You do see this quite often in the fight game, especially at this amateur local level. They share that time in the cage, they go to war.
And it looks like we have a decision here.
And straight after, they're embracing and they're getting to know each other, going for a beer after the fight. But we are about to hear our official decision. with Kaine.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, declaring your winner by unanimous decision from the red corner, Zach Jones!
A massive congratulations to Zach Jones out of Origin MMA from our red corner. He gets the job done in a decision win, and what a fight, back and forth, exactly as he called it, back and forth, a battle, and he extends his record to 2-0. Both boys, great job. Kaine Robinson looked like he was having an absolutely just a blast in there.
Really good, really good. Feeling strong, feeling proud. We put the work in this camp. We knew it was going to be a hard fight. We made the boy knew he was going to be tough as nails. That's what we got. I feel good. I think I need to work on some stuff. I had a plan to do all that sort of thing after this, but I've got some stuff to work on, and I'm really happy I've taken some learning lessons from this.
What are the biggest lessons that come out of tonight?
Look, one of the kicks, I think I kicked a knee where he checked it really well, and I was too timid to do my level change a lot more, which is disappointing because my coaches really were calling for it, and I felt like every time I went for it, I just didn't set up properly. I feel like I could have walked away with a head kick finish if I was able to work the things more, but stuff I'm going to take back to the cage and work on.
Does that give you a bit of confidence knowing there is so much room to get better?
Sir, I've got confidence off everything. I train hard, I work hard. Every day I get better and better. My work ethic is pretty solid, and that's what's got me to the stands every time, and I'm lucky. I'm also backed by the best team in Australia, Origin MMA. Fuck it, best team in the world, I'm lucky. Nobby, Coach Phil, all these boys look after me. I've got my beautiful girl in the back, Georgia, she's always here for me. Got all my boys, everyone who's here for me, they love me, they care for me. And I'm lucky, I've got guys back at home in town, my family, they're all there for me, so I know I can always get better, and I'm lucky because they're always going to be there to support me.
I'm sure you've covered a few of them there, but plenty of people you would like to thank.
Do you know what, there is one man who I actually did miss in thanking, that's my SNC coach Nels. I knew that if I took this fight 12 months ago, skills alone, like I have my skills right now 12 months ago, but I didn't have the cardio and the strength that this man's done for me, I would have been fucked. So I'm blessed to have one of the best SNC coaches in the game and the best corner in the game. So yeah, that's all I want to thank.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Zach Jones.